chance I can get rather than sitting under there, or at least being out. A little bit of rain, but it's not as heavy and as fast as it was. Another giant land snail. It's also a big one. Wow. Look at that. That's even bigger than the one we saw earlier. The different colouring that you get in these snails has all got to do with the vegetation. Oh, must have picked up some scent of or warmth or something from the vehicle, retreated into its shell. But the different striations you get are from different vegetation that it eats during the wet season. They only really come out in this really wet weather, and of course every time they come out there is different vegetation and different things. They're not only feeding on vegetation, they're also very much detritivores. I've seen them feeding on animal remains, animal dung. There are some tribes in Africa that are known to eat them, but they keep them in crushed maize to clean the system out. Because they have such a varied diet, these snails, they can be their stomachs can contain a lot of bad stuff. So as far as I know, they've been used, or they've been eaten, but only after they're kept in sort of flour or maize, crushed maize flour, or a coarse maize flour, for a couple of weeks to flush out the system. And there are some people in Africa that have used the shells not only as cups and vessels, but also to crush the shell to get calcium. I believe that the Shangaan people used to do that, crush up the shell and add it to food as a calcium supplement. If we're going to get to see what their hoof looks like with pretty long grasses, but maybe we'll be able to get to see the difference, like this, the forehead of the wildebeest. This one that we're looking at now, she's really quite an old girl, so she's got quite a dark forehead. Also with the wet weather, not easy to see. But we can see her mammary is between her back legs. The bull would have a much thicker neck, but she's not a youngster, this one. She seems to be quite an old girl. The other female towards just behind her, though, you can see her brown forehead. come through this way, maybe. Naturally, all of them are lactating, so it's quite easy to see the mammary glands that are swollen mammaries as they move away from us. Well, we can only hope that the weather's going to clear up for us this afternoon, and hopefully it does. No idea what it's going to do. This kind of cloud, one minute looks like it's going to clear, and the next minute it sort of comes in pretty heavy. It's also coming in from very weird angles. So there's clearly a very, very big weather system that has settled on what we call the low veld, just east of the escarpment, and we're sitting right underneath it. Thanks for your patience during these times of rain and weather. I know we're only doing the drives for a short while, and we want to try and be out here as often as we can and as much as we can. And with this rain, it does disrupt things a little bit. Thanks for your patience this morning too, waiting for me. I know we did start a little bit late because of the rain earlier, but we at least got out. Thank you for being here, and thank you for the questions that came in from all of you. Nice to know we've got someone in Fiji. My name is Mark. Thanks from all of us here, Jason and Alex and the guys up in Manjaleti. We'll be seeing you a little bit later. I hope you're going to join us. And have a happy Monday. So, goodbye all. Love you lots. See you later.